The origin of the Linz Symphony number 36 is very, very interesting. Mozart had recently married his wife Constanze, and his father was not pleased at all. So he and Constanze went to Salzburg so that he could introduce her to his father and smooth over the ruffled feathers. Well, his father was not happy about it, was not very polite to Constanze, and the trip was probably a miserable failure, although I wasn't there. So Mozart and his wife Constanze left Salzburg, not unhappily. They probably couldn't wait to get away from Mozart's overbearing father. And they stopped in the lovely town of Linz on their way back to Vienna, which is where they lived. When he got to Linz, there was a coach and a driver waiting to take him to the home of Count Thun. And this was kind of nice but unexpected. So not only was he the house guest of Count Thun, but there was a concert that was prepared, and that was going to be happening very soon. And Mozart said, "I didn't bring a single symphony with me." Like, you would pack a pair of socks. He didn't pack his symphony with him. So what did he do? He decided, oh, well, I'll write a new one. Now, we know that Mozart was a prodigious genius and that he wrote things very quickly, but this is astounding even for Mozart. He wrote this great, timeless masterwork, had the parts copied, and rehearsed it in 4 days. When you hear this piece, you would never guess that it was written in that kind of haste. It takes its time. It has a very leisurely, slow opening, which is unusual for Mozart. This was the pattern that Haydn used, but Mozart usually started right away with his allegro movement. Well, this starts out with a very leisurely, almost a Baroque feeling, slow introduction, and then the allegro is very lovely. Mozart was always looking for novelty in his music. He was always exploring. He was never satisfied with what he had done before. And so when he had the opportunity to write the Linz Symphony, and he only had 4 days, obviously his mind was working really fast, and he decided, well, why not put trumpets and drums in the slow movement? It had never been done before. So the fact that he used these 2 instruments in a slow movement is quite a novelty. He must have smiled when he thought of that idea.